So in the previous session, we talked a little bit about setting up and integrating the Facebook with Zapier. So now that that is all nice and beautifully set up, it's always good to name your Zap. So if this is incoming lead, don't worry, we'll provide all of this to you. So don't worry too much about all of this. But now what we want to do is we want to go from Facebook. We've now connected Facebook with Zapier, and they are now speaking to each other and exchanging information. So every time you create a Facebook lead form and you connect that with Zapier, you are now extrapolating all that data out of Facebook and then sending it somewhere. So where are we going to send it? We're going to send it to Google Sheets in this instance. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to create a new spreadsheet row. So you can see over here in the real estate masterclass, I've put name, number, email, notes, and you need to have it in this order. And the reason why is because you're going to see very shortly that once you click create new spreadsheet row and you choose the account that you are referring to, then you choose Realtor Masterclass. Then you choose the spreadsheet, right, which is the one that we've got open here in Google Sheets. And then we want to choose, okay, is it a buyer campaign or is it a seller campaign? So in this instance, it's going to be a buyer campaign. And then look at that. It's pulled out the fields inside of Google Sheets. So the system has looked at the Google Sheet and again extrapolated the headers and put them into here. So now your name, number, email, note. But we now need to basically tag and create a connection between the lead information that's coming into Facebook into Google Sheets. And the way we do that is you click on it and you choose first name. You may want to put the last name as well. I just put a little bit of a space there because it looked a bit strange if you had the first name and last name touching each other or connected. Then we got their number. We obviously, this is very important. We want their phone number. Then we want to also get their email address so we can contact them via email if we are unable to access or get hold of them through the phone number. And then notes. So you may want to do what we have done in the past, which is connect some questions in Facebook, like do you already have financing arranged? And you select that, just like that. Okay, now these are not automatic fields only. So you can actually type into here as well, and you can say financing. You can say the answer is, and then you can potentially even assign this to an agent. So you can say, okay, agent Sam Monk. He is going to be the agent. Brilliant. And now, every time this information gets pulled out of Facebook, we're going to test and review. And we go over to the real estate. And there you have it. We have the name, the number, the email. We have financing in place. And then again, the data that will have come out of Facebook would have been in here, like yes or no. And then we've said agent Sam Monk. So now we know which agent has been assigned to this specific campaign. So the great part about this is that you are going to have different agents for different leads. So if there's someone that's on sellers and someone on buyers, you'll have learned in the Facebook to create buyer and seller campaigns. All you got to do is then send them to the various parts of the spreadsheet. So you have buyers and a worksheet, and you have a seller worksheet. And again, all you have to do to modify that is you go to choose account. You then choose the spreadsheet and you choose which worksheet you're referring to. So if it's sellers, it's sellers. It's really, really that easy. And there you have it. So now we've sent and tested the data. We can say done editing. Fantastic. Now, the only thing I've left to do is to turn on this Zap. But before we do, we're going to do the very last step. So it's no good that the leads get taken from Facebook and put into a spreadsheet, because not everybody's going to have time to sit and wait for the spreadsheet. You need to have a notification. So there's two ways you can do this. You can either do email by Zapier, right? So you can email your team. So you can send outbound email, continue. Then you're going to choose who to send it to, so that this may be, agent1@gmail.com. And then this may be, you may have your own manager account. You can send this to as many people as you like. So all you got to do is put the email addresses in there, type in there, a new hot lead has arrived. Okay, and then in here, again, you can take all the data that's coming in from Facebook. You put the person's, you type in your name of the lead, and you click first name. And then you put space, and you put their last name. And then you might want to put into the email their number. And perhaps their email is not as important right now, because as a realtor, you're probably on the road, so you just want their phone number for now. But it doesn't hurt to put in the email. It takes a couple more seconds, and then you also got that data as well. Okay, so that's all that you really need to know for now. And then the final step is, again, if you want to ask them, do you have financing in place? This just allows you to know how urgent this lead is. Again, you just put that little question in. You put the answer to that field right there. You may want to give an instruction to your team. Please contact this lead immediately. Okay, and then that will automatically get emailed to the individuals within your team. Okay, so now you are good to go. You can also BCC other people in if that's what you want to do. Click continue. We don't need to test this because those emails don't exist. We go done editing. Okay, all you have to do is put on and wait. There we go. And now this Zap is officially created. So you may want to call this incoming lead buyer campaigns. And there you have it. You have a fully functioning automated system that's sending your team emails every single time a new lead comes in with all the data they need in order to follow them up immediately. And that's all you need to know for now. There are many other functions you could use. Instead of using email, there are also opportunities to use SMS by Zapier. So you can also SMS your team if you want to SMS, which is also a fantastic way to do that. Again, you just add in the accounts that you set up with Zapier. Zapier will ask you to set up an SMS account. You choose the number. So in here, you might want to just choose a number that it's going to send from. Okay, so it could be just a random number. It doesn't have to be a specific number. And then you can say the message, and you put in, hi there, please contact, and you choose the first name of the person on the following, and you put their phone number in, and hi there, you have a hot lead. Please contact so-and-so immediately on the following, and there's the number. And then again, that could be sent out to your agents, and you'll be able to get them on the road, wherever they are, to follow them up as and when those leads come in. Very easy to do, and yeah, I hope you found this all extremely useful, and we will catch you in the next session.